Hello and welcome to F1 Now. In this video, we're going to be talking about the biggest winners and losers to the Canadian Grand Prix. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so ask and you shall receive. We wanted a wild Canadian Grand Prix with competition and we were given just that. I mean, Mercedes with Hamilton dominated pretty much every practice session, which was very surprising considering they have been nowhere in the past. So in the end it was a win for Verstappen, but it was hard fought and not a straight win. I mean, at various points we thought Russell might win, then Verstappen and even Norris, who was able to pull about 15 seconds until the safety car. So as much as Verstappen won in the end and Norris turned out to be the driver of the day, for me the driver who stood out in this race is the same driver who was on it in all practice sessions, and that is Hamilton. We're talking about a driver who qualified 7th, yes, and by the end of the race was fighting for a podium position. For me, if Hamilton had had a better quali and didn't get stuck behind Alonso, that would have resulted in a Mercedes win. Now I know he made mistakes on track losing lap time, but the guy was on it and had serious pace. But besides that, with regards to Mercedes, I don't know if I'm the only one who got the feeling that there might be tensions inside Mercedes, and if there is and the W15 performance wasn't track specific but an indication of their arrival to compete at the front, it can only get worse. Because again, if the team is favoring Russell more, this might be the spark that lights up Hamilton to dominate Russell for the rest of the season. I say this because we know Hamilton doesn't buckle under pressure, and a good W15 will have him wanting to put on a statement drive. Now, believe it or not, even with the pole lap in quali, Russell is my main loser of the race. I mean, the guy had one job: maintain focus and bring it home for the team, but at various points he just showed a lack of experience competing at the front, making costly mistakes and moves. This might have been the one and only chance for a Mercedes win, and he just didn't seem up for the challenge when it mattered. And as far as the inter-team drama, I'm all for it if the W15 is now one of the cars capable of winning races. Now next up, it has to be Ferrari. In the previous race they were the benchmark with the win in Monaco, and in Canada they were a complete shell of themselves, with a car that was nowhere, even excluding the engine problems. And also, how can we forget Perez, who had a weekend to forget, from a bad quali to a dismal race performance. But I guess his performance highlights how difficult it was for Verstappen to secure a win, if the RB20 was in fact that bad. Now that is it for the Canadian Grand Prix biggest winners and losers. We now move on to Spain in hopes we get another action-filled weekend with more teams competing for the win. So don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Once again, thank you and bye for now.